everyone, this is Zach with Lessons in Leadership. This is kind of piggybacking on a previous video I did where I talked about an assistant dean who was being interviewed by the college, and she didn't tell them what they wanted to hear. She told them what she valued and what she believed. And I didn't know why she did that, but I assumed it was because if she was hired, she wanted to know that the people who hired her shared her values. She didn't want to waste her time working for a company or a college that didn't agree with where she wanted to go. And that makes sense. So this lesson in leadership is kind of similar. I, again, am a graduate student at a local university, and I wanted to join up with the presidency and get involved, be a cabinet member for the graduate student. So I shot an email to the incoming president, said I'm interested in this cabinet position, can we get coffee and talk about it? We did, and I got kind of a feel for where she kind of wanted to steer things this year, and I was able to share with her some of the important values for me. One of them is to not go, to kind of not be divisive when it comes to politics, almost to ignore political issues outside of governance and outside of things that are directly related to graduate students, because there's a lot of activism that I don't think should be part of specific focus for the graduate students. And I wanted her to know that, because I didn't want to waste my time. I didn't want to get on the cabinet and then my job, she comes to me and says, I want you to promote this, or we want to kind of take a stance on an issue. I was going to say, no, I'm not going to do that. So she was agreed. She's like, we want to keep it kind of, not bipartisan, I can't think of the word right now, but kind of keep it neutral, not pick sides, and that was good. So she said, fill out the application, give a little more detail into what you're thinking about, submit it to me. And I got the application, and I did just that. I read things, and they would say, how would you do this, or how would you lead this? And I was completely honest. And I know that not everyone appreciates my style, not everyone shares kind of my vision, and not everyone thinks that the way to get over here is to go this way, you know, so to speak. I usually have a different path to the same place than others do. Shot that off to her, and I will find out if that offends them. If it doesn't, then they'll bring me on, and we will be really tight, and we'll rock and roll this year. If it does offend them, they won't bring me on. I won't waste my time. I won't get angry, and I'll move on, and I'll find another place where I can fit in and make a difference. So that's the lesson in leadership. What are your values? Stick to them. Don't tell people what they want to hear. Believe in something that is beautiful, and then tell people how you plan on being part of that beauty. If they don't like it, then you don't want to be involved with them.